Alright, so what's going on, everybody? You're watching JA News. It's the Friday show. We're about to head into the weekend the right way, covering all the latest updates from around the world of sneakers. So for today, we got a controversial one, as it looks like he's back. Sneakerheads are outraged. So it looks like Nike definitely just hit us with a shocker. We're gonna get into it here shortly, but first, to begin, let's go ahead and start with some quick updates. So of course, they got a whole bunch of exclusive releases going down in San Francisco for NBA All-Star Weekend, but for all of us regular people, we did also get some sneaker drops which went down today. So we got the latest champagne colorway of the Adidas AE1 Low, which these joints are cool and everything like that. It feels like Adidas is pumping out a whole bunch of different colorways of this, which I guess that's a good thing, because I guess it does make the sneaker a little bit more accessible for everybody. But I would have to say, anytime I see a new colorway of the AE1 Low, the only thing that comes to mind, I can't stop thinking about what the AE2 is officially going to look like once it makes its debut. Now, as far as other sneaker releases, we did also see Nike release the KD4 scoring title. So this is a re-release or a remake of an OG colorway which originally dropped back in 2012. And as far as the timing of this release, I don't know how Nike pulled this one off right here. This is impeccable, as KD just passed a milestone, scoring over 30,000 career points in the NBA, which I think just surpassed Wilt Chamberlain, bringing him to number 8, and he's just behind Shaq, who's in there at number 7. So shout out to KD, the legend. As far as this release right here, can you guys remember when this sneaker originally dropped? If you were rocking these with a pair of Nike socks, like a good little pair of cargo camo shorts with a snapback, you was the man. Now, as far as other releases, that's what we had today. But coming up this weekend, we got a very interesting one in the reimagined Jordan 1 Black Toe. So of course, everybody knows the various storylines surrounding this release. Originally supposed to drop at the end of last year, Nike kind of postponed the release, but some pairs did get out there. And a sneaker which was going originally for under market, under value on the secondary market. It'll be interesting to see if people kind of flip-flop around this release, because this one was notoriously slandered last year. People weren't really fond of the reimagined, updated changes. But now that things are kind of turning around for Jordan Brand early here in 2025, it'll be interesting to see how the people respond when this sneaker drops coming up tomorrow. So this will definitely be one that I'll be monitoring. And let me know if you guys are interested in picking these up. I know there was some people that were set on these from the jump, but I think a lot of people kind of flip-flop as far as this release goes. So it'll be interesting to see if the resellers and scalpers are kind of all over this one tomorrow. So that's what we got as far as releases. I know there's a whole bunch of other pairs dropping, but just some ones I wanted to mention, to keep things with the NBA theme, with the All-Star Weekend festivities going on and everything like that. So comment down below if you guys have picked up anything recently as far as new sneaker releases. Now, we also have an update on the highly anticipated upcoming Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 Brick by Brick, which we got some updates from the man Nigel Sylvester himself, which he let us know that, of course, the red is inspired by that iconic red New York brick, which you see all across the city. As far as details on the shoe, the material will feature a mostly suede upper, and then they have this like brick-like type of application that's featured around the toe box area. So this is a big one that sneakerheads will be excited about. And they did also reveal the special packaging, which again continues the brick theme. So this will be a huge release. These are slated to drop March 14th, retail $225. That's going to be a huge one to be excited about coming up next month. And then we also have a big reveal, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he just officially unveiled his very first signature model, which they're calling the Shai 1. This is his first signature sneaker with Converse. And first and foremost, guys, I would love to know what y'all think about these, but we got to give this brother props right here. Normally people could just simply take the Nike Jordan route, but he wanted to go ahead and take his talents over to Converse, kind of be the face of that company. And anytime you introduce a brand new model, a new design to the market, it's always a tough seller. So I think the first thing that people were saying about this sneaker is that it was giving like Answer 4 Reebok vibes, the old Allen Iverson signature model. And I definitely see the inspiration there with the zipper functionality there featured on the upper. So this is a cool one. I appreciate what he's bringing to the table. I feel like we're seeing a lot of different inspirations from past vibes, even a little Yeezy in there as well, even with the name of the model as the Shai 001. one. So I think this is a cool shoe. The shapes on the design are interesting. Not a big fan of the sole, but then again, it does have to, of course, feature that performance-driven element. So in kind of a double feature, we're also going to give Shy today's fit of the day, as he featured here on the cover of Slam magazine. This is the rollout for the new release right here. Just simply rocking his NBA jersey with his brand new release. You got the ice on the neck, good cornrows, definitely referencing AI, which you gotta love right here, paying homage. OGs know about the Slam cover back in the day. This was iconic. I remember as a kid, like anytime my mom, we would go to the grocery store, I would just be in the little magazine aisle. And the first thing I would do is I would skip through all the articles, which I could care less about, and I would jump right to the back of the magazine where they always showcase like the latest upcoming shoes to look forward to. So real OGs know about the Slam cover. As far as him referencing AI and everything like that, I think it's great. And I feel like the Shy ones are looking really cool, you know, right here on this Slam little photo shoot right here. So let me know what y'all think about these joints. Let me know what y'all think about the fit of the day. Go ahead and rate that joint 0 through 10. And with those quick updates out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our main story, which is a controversial one. It looks like Nike is bringing him back, and a lot of sneakerheads are outraged. So we got a big announcement from the man Tom Sachs today, as it looks like the Mars Yard 3.0 will be releasing coming up this September 2025, which will be a big fall release here for Nike, especially off the follow-up of the Mars Yard 2.0, which was a huge seller. You guys saw what happened with the not a huge seller, a limited release, but the GPSs from Tom Sachs, those were some big sellers. He did some pretty cool things as far as the release and everything like that. But of course, a whole bunch of controversy surrounding the Tom Sachs name after alarming allegations of workplace misconduct took to light in early 2023. It says Nike paused all projects with the American artist last September. Nike announced it would be continuing its partnership with Sachs. So here we got a detailed look at this upcoming release, which, as y'all see, features a whole bunch of design elements, you know, that Tom Sachs is known for. But as far as this release right here, it looks like a lot of people seem to be outraged, a lot of big figures here in the Twitter sneaker space. So this dude right here put, these sneaker pages just sweeping the Tom Sachs-ish under the rug for engagement, no integrity. Somebody also put, so does this mean we don't care about Tom Sachs being weird anymore, or all of the things he did because he announced his shoe? I mean, that's some interesting things to think about. As far as all of the allegations, I can't remember exactly right off the top of my head, but there was a lot of wild things, which I feel like it's not really necessary to get into these specific allegations, but let's just say people were upset. We also got this dude saying, seems like Tom Sachs is also unbannable, which I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And I got to give a like on that one, bro. That's the tweet of the day right there. That's hilarious. Somebody put, keep him, F Tom Sachs, abusive. Yeah, man, it looks like the people are mad about this one. And then lastly, sliding into a shoe designed by a guy who plays around with our culture is nasty work. So it seems like a lot of sneakerheads are being vocal about this release, but will it actually affect Tom Sachs here on a grand scale? I think the reason a lot of people are mad, of course, you know, with all of the weird allegations behind the Tom Sachs brand, but also at the same time, it was reported last year, or I'm sorry, in 2023 by Complex, Brandon Dunn. He said, don't expect the Tom Sachs Mars Yard 3.0, where at the time, Nike said we are not working with Tom's studio at this time and have no release dates planned. That's what they told Complex. But then, you know, now here we are in 2025 and we got the official announcement of the Mars Yard 3.0. So sound off in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one right here, because as y'all know, on Twitter, a lot of people are vocal, but is this just a small sector of the sneaker community? Is this how people are thinking of this on a grand scale? For like your average consumer that's like into hype shoes and everything like that, do they really care about everything that happened with Tom Sachs, or have they kind of forgiven him and moving on? It seems like that boy Tom Sachs is good, you know, as far as on the business side of things, as y'all see him flicked up here with the Bottega little photo shoot. I believe he's right here next to Yoon from Ambush. Travis Scott recently did a little co-sign with him as they dropped a little collaboration. And y'all see that boy Tom with the big smile on his face right here. So some people, they can separate the artists, you know, from the work. I definitely would say I'm one of those people that could say that. As far as Tom Sachs, I feel like he does bring some cool work to the table. You see Tremaine Embry is vibing with that boy right here, and he's somebody that's very vocal about a lot of like racial issues and tensions and everything like that. So it seems like the people are rocking with Tom Sachs, but you know, we're seeing some outrage over on sneaker Twitter. So on a large scale, do you guys feel like this is going to affect Tom Sachs, the release of the Mars Yard 3.0? Remember, guys, this was an extremely hyped shoe. The 1.0, the 2.0, these were crazy shoes selling for thousands of dollars plus. Resale prices is going to bring out the scalpers and everybody like that. So I'm expecting this one to be extremely difficult for regular people to get their hands on. And although the outrage, we see it here on Twitter, I would say for me, like, you know, I can't see myself attaching myself to people like this, although I feel like the shoe is cool and everything like that, bro. I got 2 kids, like, I can't be all controversial and everything like that. I'm not a millionaire myself, so I just keep things neutral. I'm just reporting on the news, and if you guys rock with me, you rock with me. So let me know what y'all think down below. That's all I got for you guys here on the Friday show. But before we bounce, let's finish off here with the poll of the day, where I asked you guys, what is the better Union Jordan 1 out of the Chicago Shadow, which will officially be the retail release that we have coming up here later this month, or the recently unveiled UNC Royal, which some people are calling a sample, other people are saying friends and family. Personally, I'm rocking with the UNC Royal. I think they're taking those things into a different lane. They're just funky, kind of fresh, if you guys know what I'm saying. But it seems like we had over 1,000 votes. Majority of you guys are rocking with the retail release. So it seems like Nike's spot on. They know what the people are looking for. And as most of you guys are rocking with these, it seems like they will be a huge hit for Nike coming up. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Those joints are dropping towards the end of the month. We got a whole bunch of great releases going down this weekend. So salute, guys. I appreciate everybody for always showing support throughout the week. It's Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. JA signing off. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll catch y'all next time. I'm out. Love.